Good morning, beautiful people! It's SiuuuuuuShana with my second long form video, and I am even more excited to share this one with you guys. But first of all, I hope you all doing fine, having a great day, and I hope you all are healthy because health is so important. If you have read my bio on my YouTube channel, it will explain why. If you didn't, go check it out. You all probably know that due to a viral infection, Cristiano Ronaldo was ruled out from traveling with his team Al-Nassr to Iraq for the Asian Champions League elite debut. Ronaldo's debut in the elite tournament may now be against Orion on September 20th in Riyadh. But since last Friday, he is back and on fire, guys. This man just ain't going to stop scoring goals. He is going to break that record of 1,000 goals in no time. What do you think about that, huh? Let me know in the comments below. I recorded the previous game from Cristiano Ronaldo playing the Saudi Pro League against Al-Ettifaq. If you didn't see the game yet, keep watching. This game was beyond exciting and very interesting. Cristiano Ronaldo showed once again how a top player he is, but also a wonderful dad. His son Cristiano Junior was present during that game, so let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. For a small YouTuber like me, it's really important to have all your support so I can make more and even better content for the future. So just hit that beautiful little button so you can stay tuned for another video to go in premiere real soon. In an earlier video of mine, I already talked about the performances of the club Al-Nassr and if they were worthy of Cristiano Ronaldo being in their team. It's a very interesting video, and for those who didn't watch it yet, I will drop the link below in the description, or you can see pop up right now in the right corner. I also stated after talking about the performances of the club Al-Nassr that I was sure Cristiano Ronaldo would definitely score his 902nd goal against Al-Ahly, but he didn't. If you want to see the reason why, I also recorded Cristiano Ronaldo's performances in the game Al-Ahly Al-Nassr. I will also drop this link below in the description, or you are going to see another pop-up in the right corner right now. Because since he returned from the European Championship, he scored every single game, at least once, and he took his national team Portugal, who started the UEFA Nations League in September, 2 times to the win. Yes, you are hearing this right. 2 times Portugal won because of Cristiano Ronaldo. I personally witnessed it once because I traveled to Lisbon the 8th of September to watch Cristiano Ronaldo play in the game Portugal against Scotland. I already uploaded some content about it. I will drop another link in the description below. And people, there is more content coming about my whole experience traveling to Lisbon and watching the GOAT in action and making that winning goal. I also have an announcement to make, and I am going to share this at the end of this video. I am already going crazy about this right now. Guys, you can't believe it. So, in today's video, I uploaded Cristiano Ronaldo's performances in the game Al-Ettifaq Al-Nassr. I will also show you, after his personal performances, a short recap of the best highlights during the game. I am going to let you enjoy the game. Don't forget, tonight Al-Nassr is playing against Al-Wehda. Let me know if you want to see that game as well. If you do, comment below. Subscribe and get notified when I upload tonight's game Al-Nassr against Al-Wehda. I am already supporting for tonight, so will we see goal number 903 in this game? Soon.
Requirements by Al-Nassr back in January, but a key part now of this Al-Ettifaq side. There we see the two captains, Gini Wijnaldum and Cristiano Ronaldo. The match officials from the Netherlands, led by our referee tonight, Siuuuuuushana. Familiar foes, the Dutchman and the Portuguese from fields across the European continent and beyond. In the VAR room tonight, Van Boekel, also from the Netherlands. Well, no Marcelo Brozovic, as you'll see in this starting lineup. The injury he picked up in the Champions League draw on Monday means he's ruled out. So Stefano Pioli in his first selection without one of his most influential players. There's the side he goes with, 10 of the 11 that started last week's draw against Al-Ahly. The player who comes in, young Brazilian Angelo, signed from Chelsea this window just gone. He makes his debut. Cristiano Ronaldo able to lead the line after overcoming the virus that saw him ruled out of the Asian Champions League trip to Iraq earlier on this week. Well, to be the best, you have to beat the best. And they might be the second best over the last two seasons, Al-Nassr. But with all due respect to the opponents faced so far by Al-Ettifaq, it is a step up in quality, and a serious one at that. All adds to what should be a fascinating evening ahead in Dammam. The home side get us off and underway. Al-Nassr in their recognisable yellow. Well, here we go. Cristiano Ronaldo will fancy this one. Ronaldo takes! He had to make sure the Slovakian goalkeeper Marek Rodak got across well in the end.
Yeah, it's a really interesting one because Al-Ettifaq don't set up a wall. They almost say to Ronaldo, if you're going to score, go for it, and he obviously hits it really well, but Rodak can see it the whole way. I think that's part of not putting a wall there, and it's such a big distance. You really expect the keeper to save it, but he still has to do it, and it's a great strike from Cristiano Ronaldo.
First corner of the evening for Al-Nassr.
Poor delivery. You know, when you've just got into the game, you just had that moment from Cristiano Ronaldo. You really want a decent corner in to try and keep Al-Ettifaq on the back foot. But unfortunately for Al-Nassr, the corner wasn't great, and then the next ball in wasn't great because Cristiano Ronaldo was probably just offside and nobody was in behind him.
Sort of low knuckleball he was going for there with that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you've got that technique to hit a ball like that, you always make the keepers work, but you really would have expected Rodak to save that, and he's made a good save, but a save that we all expected him to make.
Since the arrival of Bernd Leno, Ronaldo, the Al-Nassr captain. Salem El-Naj. He was pulled back by Radi Al-Taibi, and that'll be a free kick and maybe a yellow card.
I think he'll do well to get away without a yellow card here. He's really fortunate there. I think just as he gets past here, he has one nibble in, and he grabs the back of the shirt, and I really think that should be a yellow card, because then for the rest of the game you're looking at 95 minutes where he's got to have that pressure the whole game. But yeah, Radi definitely gets away with it.
A couple of nibbles and a large bite, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit. It was, like I say, just couldn't quite get his feet right, and fortunately for him, he's got away without booking.
Otavio on set-piece duties here. Looked in invitingly by the
camping in your own half for most of the game.
Ronaldo lays it back. Angelo. Certainly not staying wide on this left-hand side as he's determined to get involved, as is Mane. Mane leaning back and hoists the shot over.
First of all, I think I'll tell you, he's running the risk again here. He clips Angelo down and just gets on the back of Mane, but we expect Mane to hit the target there. Really leans back, not like him at all, and just lost that little bit of composure and sent it way high over the bar. But you really expect a little bit more from Sadio Mane in situations, but here's a counter.
That was Carl Toko Akambi, who was unable to get the ball away to Dembele, which would have
Actually moved out the way, but end up conceding the foul somehow from being kicked to the legs.
Madu, Alolayan, Wijnaldum, his former teammate Mane takes it away from him. Talisca now, plenty of runners. Otavio was maybe the better option than Ronaldo, but he could make something of this, of course he could. Khatib away, cool under pressure. This is Vitinho.
Ronaldo did really well there to make the space for himself, but just couldn't quite get the power on the shot. You know, as he wriggled onto his left foot, couldn't quite get the angle, couldn't quite get the power. And either way, nobody was following up to possibly put the defenders off or put the goalkeeper off.
Laporte at the back there, he's amongst the injured players tonight, along with Brozovic, along with Sami Al-Naj. And Abdul Majid Al-Sulaim is also back in Riyadh. Mane hoping to find a gap. Ronaldo dispossessed by Abdullah Khatib.
Al-Nassr haven't quite clicked in that forward area just yet. They're getting balls forward, but just it seems a bit.
Here's to Damam on loan in January and a permanent move in the summer. Likewise for Fana. Simakan has stolen, and he's continued his run. Yellow shirts pouring forward here. It's back with Simakan. Simakan seeking Talisca. He got across well there, Abdullah Khatib, to cut it off at the near post. Simakan hasn't finished, he's not going to waste his journey forward.
Fantastic inception. He reads the game. When it's all about reading the game really well, he steps in first of all, wins the ball, drives up the pitch, and then he's got that quality just to try and pick out his striker. Unfortunately, just slightly behind him, so he couldn't get the finish on goal, but that's brilliant play from Simakan.
Well, it's not away. Ronaldo will get there. Ronaldo, there's those quick feet. He was trying to hang it up for Mane and co waiting in the middle.
Couldn't quite get that right there. He knew he couldn't quite get the shot off and just tried to hang out, but his teammates weren't really on his wavelength, and unfortunately for him, it probably was just a bit too deep off the back post.
Simakan underneath it.
Started really well, Simakan, and he'll, especially playing against Moussa Dembele, will want to get one over on his compatriot.
Well, Mane in, Rodak Kane. How much of the ball did he get? Enough.
I wonder if he did get onto it, if he would have been offside. He looked offside in the move, and wonder if VAR would have looked at that, but, you know, Rodak has to get that right, and fortunately for him, he does.
Simakan and Laporte go for the same ball. That will leave an opening. Coming forward.
Sadio Mane would have been onside there. Oh, he lost his boot actually in the process, so maybe that's what put him off. But Rodak does really well just to make sure he gets enough on that ball rather than Sadio Mane's head.
Laporte, European champion with Spain back in the summer. Simakan yet to break through at full senior level. Speaking of breaking through, that was Talisca trying to find a gap in the back line of the home side.
Simakan's been able to show both sides of his game. We've seen the aggression in winning headers, and here you just see through ball just slightly too far, but it looks like we might have an injury here, and it could be an early substitution for Al-Ettifaq.
I think that's Hattrick who is the stricken player.
It's an innocuous one. It's, you know, there wasn't any. I thought it might have been a little coming together. Sometimes you accidentally step on somebody's toes and it makes maybe a little bit sore, but it looks like he might have done something to his hamstring because he reached to the back of his leg straight away, and I think there was no mistake from Talisca in calling over the physios.
Steven Gerrard can use this break to get a few instructions on to Vitinha, his Brazilian midfielder. And Madu, of course, prefers it on the left. This is Salim Al-Naj who's stricken here, and this is why.
It was again, I think it's just where Al-Ettifaq just turns and accidentally steps on his toe, and that's what we thought might have happened with Khatib, but it seems that he's wanted him booked for stepping on his toe, which isn't going to happen. If he didn't get booked for the other ones, he's definitely not going to be booked for stepping on his toe. I think going back to the centre half,
quickly taken to Ronaldo, just caught napping. Talisca! Well, he'll wonder how it is not 1-0 to Al-Nassr. Certainly should have been.
Yeah, really. As we were speaking, we didn't get to see the full frame, but Al-Ettifaq switch off. You know, there's I think about 2 or 3 men standing over the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't know. That's why he's the top player. He makes the run down the left. The ball's played to him, and unfortunately, Talisca just gets deflected wide. But another chance for a corner.
Well, that gets good contact on that.
Really well. He's able to ease himself into the game and find his feet.
Angelo. Talisca. He meant that one, but it was straight at Rodak.
Very clean strike, hits it really well, especially it goes through Sibiani as well, but Rodak's behind it and just, even with the parry, does the right thing. He parries it just enough that he's able to fortunate that nobody's running across the front.
Angelo. Mane. Plenty of green shirts back. Mane plots the way through. Ronaldo. Maybe one of those moments when the mind's a little quicker than the body there for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo's found himself out on that left edge of the box a bit more often than usual. We usually see him right down the middle and waiting for those opportunities to slide in on the line and get a goal, but it just he's finding himself a lot more on the left and out of the centre of the pitch, which isn't really like him. He usually wants to be on the end of those things, but fair enough, he's been a team player and allowing Talisca to take that position.
Position there, didn't get the contact he was wanting. Oh, and that's Messi from Madu. That's going to be a penalty.
We see here on the first one, Al-Ain just doesn't want to commit, which means that they get the extra touch, and then Madu's the one that takes the bite, and when he takes the bite, as long as the attacker gets a slight touch, it's going to be a penalty. So they got away with it in the first tackle, managed to pull out, but Madu just couldn't compose himself, and I think a rightfully given penalty, because as soon as the attacker gets the touch, it has to be. You see here, clean as a whistle, he takes him out, hits his toe, and then confirms it with the thigh. It had to be a penalty. The ref was given no choice.
I think we know who's going to take this. Ronaldo, 9 goals from the penalty spot last season. All those that he's scored this have come from open play. Ronaldo, his customary call, and then his customary celebration. The new era for Al-Nassr under the new head coach, but same old story. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, it's 1-0.
And Cristiano Ronaldo makes no mistake. He's taken so many different penalties in his life, but just calmly slots this one straight down the middle. Rodak at first probably thinks he's read him really well, stands up as long as he can, but Ronaldo with a cheeky dink right down the middle. But I think Al-Nassr have eased themselves into this game. That was their best passage that they've had just as they entered the box, and for them, they've got a deserved penalty and probably a deserved lead on the balance of who's been the aggressor in this game.
Another step towards 1,000 goals, 902 and counting, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now wait a moment. You see the gesture Cristiano Ronaldo is doing? He's pointing 3 fingers to his son, Cristiano Junior.
Away on international duty, he's got that 900. And there's his son, Cristiano Junior, looking on.
But why is he making that touching gesture towards his son? Well, earlier that day, Cristiano Junior scored 2 goals for his club, Al-Nassr youth. And he dedicated his own goal to his son, so they would have a hat-trick together. That's sweet. If you agree with me, comment below.
Angelo for Talisca, quite the pass he was looking for.
Highly frustrating. There's a great ball from Cristiano Ronaldo. I thought Angelo would just try and take it around Roda. Kind of did neither. He kind of kicked it at him, and then on the second phase, he just needs to give Talisca a nice pass, and he's got a chance at shooting. Doesn't quite do that, and now
Mane. Plenty of numbers back now. Al-Ettifaq. As Laporte gets forward. Ronaldo makes his move into the box. Hasn't quite got to the pace of things, Angelo, yet, but he's won it back here. Gets it onto his trusty left, or looks to.
It's been the theme of Angelo's game. He's done the first part right.
Another shot from Talisca. And another fairly routine save from Marek Rudak.
Yeah, routine save, straight down his throat, easy save. But going back to Angelo, he's done those bits where, when I was asking about if an Al-Ettifaq player can take on a fullback, he's been doing it for fun. He's managed to find the space. It's just been that final last bit of quality that he hasn't managed to get on tonight. And that might come. It might just be he's a bit young as well, and a bit naive. But listen, he's doing the right bit right. As soon as he gets that pass right, then Al-Nassr will be in business.
About Al-Ettifaq in the first half, but in an attacking sense, they haven't really worked Bento. That's going to have to change in the second period if they're going to get anything out of this match, because they trail. Cristiano Ronaldo's well-taken penalty. That's what separates the sides after Madu's challenge upended Sahan Al-Naji. And that's the only goal of the first half. So Al-Nassr, under their new head coach, leading at the break in Dammam, the half-time scoreline. Al-Ettifaq 0, Al-Nassr 1. Welcome back to Dammam. Perfect timing, we're ready to go for the second half. No half-time substitutions to tell you about. Al-Nassr in yellow get us underway, leading courtesy of that Cristiano Ronaldo penalty. One change enforced in the first half, the injury to the unfortunate Abdullah Khatib, and the introduction of one of the new signings here in Dammam, Meshal Sibiani. So put together to try to get those ingredients to get a successful dish, if you like. Ronaldo, shoulder to shoulder with Madu. He's already given away one penalty. Wijnaldum. In front of the bouncing Al-Nassr supporters, the corner will be taken. Very congested inside there, too congested in fact. Words will be had with Meshal Sibiani amongst others.
Bargy just in there, just Aaron McCall's taken a little bit of exception to him blocking away for the keeper.
Curious corner from Angelo, but he'll get a chance to reload.
This has been the thing with his game. He's done a lot in quality in terms of that beating the man or finding himself the space, but just his final pass or his cross just hasn't been there, and even on the set pieces he hasn't managed it either.
Helped on his way by Fofana. Al-Kaibari. This is Sultan. Mane just slipped as he went to control it. Otherwise it could have been interesting. Laporte had stayed forward. Ronaldo was up there as well.
Just slipped. He got a decent touch on him. I think it's times like this where Al-Ettifaq just wish they had Demarai Gray available, because he's the type of player that in this kind of game, when you've got a team that have dominated the ball, but you can get those individual moments where you can go at people, attack people, and take them on and have shots. That's his game, and he's excellent at that, and they will be missing tonight.
Mane. Oh, and flicked in beautifully. He got forward so well there, Salim Al-Nassr, and he has his first goal for Al-Nassr, and Al-Nassr have a crucial second.
Excellent work by Mane here, and the weight of the pass, but also the bravery from Al-Nassr here. As he steps forward, you think that maybe he might cross it, but he shows the composure to just lift it over Rodak, and it goes in. But this is the run that we wanted him to make in the first half. He didn't make it. This time he makes it. Sadio Mane finds him. Rodak doesn't quite get there, and it's an excellent finish. Really composed and delicately done.
A new goal scorer for Al-Nassr. Salim Al-Nassr, brought in the summer from Al-Fateh. And that may well be enough to secure all 3 points. Certainly it's a mountainous task now for Steve Garib. The two goal scorers embrace. Too often it's been Cristiano Ronaldo having to shoulder all the work. Well, not tonight. And the problem that Al-Nassr had throughout last season, actually, Curtis, was getting the first goal and not getting the second to make sure to give themselves a little bit of breathing space. Well, they've done that tonight.
Yeah, in fine fashion as well. And we said if anyone was going to score another goal, it would have been Al-Nassr, because of the types of chances they were having, because of the risk they took with passes. Al-Ettifaq still haven't done that, but now at 2-0 down, just over 30 minutes to go, the likes of João Costa coming on. I wonder if they'll change their tune now. Sadio Mane just good work again down the left-hand side, and just not giving them a breather. I mean, just to get his team a corner, and after the goal that had been scored, you thought there might have been a little upstart from Ettifaq. They just pressed the keeper and did really well, but then straight after that they kind of sink back into that 4-5-1 shape again, and just allow Al-Nassr to control the ball, which they're going to have to change if they're going to get back into this game, because the longer Al-Nassr have the ball, the more control they are.
In from Otavio. Seko Fofana rose. Helped on its way by João Costa. Ronaldo, still Ronaldo. Got back at him pretty well actually in the end, Tibiani. It was a high tariff challenge if you like, but he had to get it right.
He just had the edge of pace there, just to be ahead of Ronaldo, so that when he took the ball, it wasn't really at much risk of bringing Ronaldo down. Ronaldo more fell over his legs, but that was two great balls there. Through the lines from Laporte, through the lines from Octavio. And that's what you want to see from Al-Ettifaq as well, trying those balls through the lines and trying to play balls forward.
This is better from the home side right now than almost into play that it involved.
But ultimately, if you're able to keep the back door shut and allow your good players to have those special moments, like hopefully this with Talisca.
Well, he hasn't got his shooting boots on tonight, or hasn't had so far. And a decent effort in the first half, which went wide. And it backed him to at least hit the target here.
Yeah, Henrik Laporte's played that ball about 3 or 4 times, and they've managed to get in a couple of times. I think you'd think that they'd switch onto it, especially being in such a passive shape and sitting off, but Talisca couldn't quite get the finish right.
Mane. Looking for Ronaldo. Glad he was tucking in.
Very unselfish of Mane there. I thought in that position there, he probably could have had a shot himself, but I think he knew Cristiano was there and tried to use the back heel, but being respectful of the opposition. Of course, when you've got the likes of Sadio Mane, Cristiano Ronaldo, Talisca has been on fire in the team.
Marguerite to Ronaldo! Deflected wide.
It's a great move again, and talking about that bravery to play a pass. Octavio doesn't turn it down. He plays an excellent pass through the lines here. As he sees here, it's a massive gap. Plays the ball through the lines, and it's very unselfish. I think Cristiano would have been offside, but Madrid did really well to recover. But it's just another sign of when you play the ball through the lines, play the ball forward, you give yourself half a chance.
Siuuuuuuu better beat the cross. Ronaldo trying to turn it beyond Fofana.
The inferiority complex sometimes comes into it, but you respect other teams, but at the same time, when you've been on a 3-game winning run, you really expect to do better than this.
Mane, reinforcements arrive. Mane, Talisca, this time he makes sure. Sure of the finish, and sure of the points.
Made no mistake this time. I think it's about his 4th or 5th shot, but this one is perfect. I think the cutback was initially maybe for Cristiano Ronaldo towards the front, but Talisca sniffs it out, and as he just comes back onto it, it's on his favoured left foot and just whips it into that bottom corner. Great finish, and he gets his 3rd goal of the season.
A big player for Al-Nassr in every sense, the number 94.
Sadio Mane here does really well, gets to the byline, wants that cutback Cristiano Ronaldo, misses Cristiano Ronaldo, Talisca's alert to it and just responds really well. Back the other way past Rodak, and a great finish for his 3rd goal of the season.
On the fact that in many areas there hasn't been too much between the sides. The possession broadly level, 52 to 48. The one glaring chasm between the two sides is the shots on target. Just 1 shot on target for the home side, 7 on target for the away.
See, another ball that's played forward. It doesn't get through, but it's the attempt. And that's Cristiano Ronaldo trying to play the forward through the lines to Sadio Mane.
And Ronaldo, oh, he's rattled the crossbar. A fabulous strike.
Really had no right in hitting the ball that well. Sadio Mane picks him out on the edge of the box so well, and there's quite a lot of pace on the ball, but Cristiano Ronaldo hits across it really well with his laces, just on the kind of outside of the boot, and rattles the crossbar an inch lower, and that goes in.
It even looked quick in slow motion, didn't it?
And that's what Cristiano Ronaldo has, whereas we've not seen him in every phase of this game, and as we said, he kind of almost sacrificed and went to the left so that Talisca could be more down the middle today. But when he gets those moments, that's the difference, that's the top quality level. When he gets those slight moments, he makes something happen, and that's what he did. Just unfortunately for him, was a couple of inches just too high with that, but what a strike from what was actually quite a strong pass from Sadio Mane.
Look in the mood to either build on what they've got, but certainly to protect what will be their first clean sheet of the season, and that will please their new Italian head coach.
It will do, as we spoke about earlier, just in terms of Italians like clean sheets, Italians like that solidity to their team, and the fact that he's managed to have this attacking prowess, lots of chances.
It should come at any minute now. 3 steps forward, 1 step back, the story of the start of this season for Steven Gerrard. And a new dawn for Al-Nassr, a new face in the dugout, a new momentum. They kick-started their season in the south of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia tonight, Al-Nassr, with a very handsome 3-0 win. Snatching the 100% record away from Steven Gerrard in Al-Ettifaq. and seeing themselves surge up the table. Cristiano Ronaldo from the penalty spot set them on the way in the first half after Madu's foul, and then 2 goals in the second half. Brilliantly taken one from Salam Al-Naj. That was halfway through the second half, and Talisca 4 minutes later making sure. Final score then: Al-Ettifaq 0, Al-Nassr 3. Time to look back on what was a really good night for Al-Nassr and Cristiano Ronaldo. 3 minutes on the clock when he had a go, and a go from range.
Setting the tone there, Cristiano Ronaldo hits it really well. Rodak should make the saves, but gets across well and makes it in the end.
Ronaldo playing unusually out wide to the left, making the term provider for Talisca. That was the first big chance for the big Brazilian.
Excellent block from Madu there.
At 32 minutes, this was the big moment in the match, really. Madu felt he could win it. He was substantially wrong. Sultan Al-Ghanam upended. And not a difficult decision for the referee.
No, it wasn't. Just lacked the composure to stay on his feet, and then both with his foot and with his leg takes out the striker, and unfortunately for him, is Cristiano Ronaldo to step up.
Few Cristiano, a sense of inevitability after missing in the Champions League on Monday due to illness. Right back on form this Thursday night. The 6th goal of the season in all competitions, and the first under the new head coach.
This was excellent work from Sadio Mane. This is the run that we've wanted to see, and it's an excellent cube finish. Just lifts it over, and it's an excellent finishing, great goal for Al-Nassr.
One of the summer signings getting his first for the club. Looks like it'll be the first of many if that finishes anything to go by. Ronaldo may have been out on the left-hand side, but he was never far away from centre stage. Just blocked by Madu behind that. He thought that was heading in. He was probably right.
Excellent recovery from Madu here. Just doesn't give up on it and manages to get a great block.
Well, the second gave a sense of certainty. The third, a degree of inevitability that Al-Nassr were going to get the much-needed win. Again, Mane involved, and this time Talisca on his trusty left to make sure.
Yeah, when Mane's lacking in the goals, and a second assist for him, but just the calm composure, just to get past the man after here. He doesn't panic, just waits for the defender to make a mistake, gets on, commits the defender, and just takes it to the byline. Possibly looking for Cristiano here, but Talisca, with his brain, just sees where it's going, and a great finish into that bottom right-hand corner with Rodak no chance as he comes back to the centre of his goal.
Chances at a premium, but Dembele, given the start he's had to the season, scoring in the first 2 goals, might have expected to do better. Bento didn't have a lot to do, spread himself well.
If Attila had just come onto the pitch and maybe allowed too much space in that central area for Moussa Dembele to get onto it, but Bento stood up really well, and the recovery from Aymeric Laporte as well, just to do enough to put him off, so he doesn't have time to get his head up and compose himself, and does really well. And that's a sign of what Al-Nassr are going to have now, with an Italian coach that wants that defending to be as strong as they're attacking.
And we had to show you this one, very nearly a Cristiano Ronaldo classic. Just watch him come into shot here, and there's the shot. And that crossbar's probably still shaking.
Yes, an excellent hit, and Sadio Mane again just rolls it off, but this time probably think there's a bit too much pace on it, but this is Cristiano Ronaldo we're talking about, and he takes the ball so well, hits it excellently, just on the outside of the boot, and it, unfortunately for him, it's just the wrong side of the box.
So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and as I said in the beginning of this video, I have a big announcement and I am going to share it with you guys. I'm so excited. I just booked my flight to Croatia to see the 6th playday of the Nations League, Portugal against Croatia. So basically, I am going to see Cristiano Ronaldo play for the 2nd time. So, if you want to follow my journey, subscribe now. Bye guys!